So, number seven tip I'm giving to you right now is realize that people want you to succeed. Why is it important to realize that? When people come together, now let's talk about public speaking in the real form of public speaking, which is people come and they sit down. It could be 10, 20 persons, 1,000 persons. They've left everything they're supposed to do for that 45 minutes or 1 hour or 30 minutes to come and listen to you, for 10 minutes to come and listen to you. They don't want their time to be wasted. And so they want to be entertained, they want to be enlightened, they want to be informed, they want to feel better when they're leaving than when they came. So, in other words, they want you to succeed. But let me flip it on the other side, let you understand that because public speaking is something that people really are scared of. They're happy that you're the one standing there and talking and it's not them. It's like, it's you that's talking. I mean, it's not me. So do your stuff. And I'm just here to have fun. So they want to have fun. Once you understand that beat, you know that, man, we're in this together and they really would love you. They really would love you to succeed. So when you realize that these guys want you to succeed, it helps you. The audience wants you to, they want you to be interesting. They want your speech to be stimulating. They want it to be informative. They do not want you to fail. So when you realize that, it helps boost your confidence, and then you keep going. Then, number 8. But before I go to number 8, I have this nudge to also let you know the things I have shared with you thus far are not very easy for everyone to do. There are some people that can do that. There are some people that can visualize themselves. There are some people that can take a hold of themselves, and deliver. There are some people that can do all the things I've mentioned on their own. But some of us might need help. And I know this for a fact because I've been there. Public speaking is not easy. I used to be a very shy person. When I tell people that, they say, nah, Stallone, that's not you. I used to be a very shy person. And what I did was I went through a lot to learn how to speak in public and to be confident when I make my delivery. So if you want to learn, if you need help, if you need support in making sure that you put the things that we're sharing with you right now, put them into practice and become and improve in terms of public speaking, please do not hesitate to click on the button below or anywhere around this video in case you're watching, wherever you're watching this video from. I'll tell you something. The craft of the art of crafting a compelling speech might go well with some people effortlessly, but not with everyone. So if you find yourself yearning for guidance when it comes to crafting your speech and putting these things together, we want to help. I really want to help. I know how powerful public speaking, the capacity, the ability to express yourself wherever you find yourself, even when you're asked a question that you were not prepared for, the ability to speak and make sense and help you, make people to see what you're trying to push across to them. It's a very powerful thing. It gives you confidence. It gives you respect. And the meeting that you'll be booking with one of our program advisors, there are no strings attached. It's just for us to have an empowering conversation so that we can look at your journey, where you are, and see what we can do to help you. No strings attached. 15 minutes, and we just have that powerful conversation. We have tons of testimonials. People who have looked at it and said, I have struggled so long, for a very long time, to be able to speak in public until they met us, and the story is different. For some people, they want to start or learn how to speak in public, and when you go to some organizations, the cost is massive. So they just say, oh, you know what, I'm not going there. But you're looking for something that you can start off, and it's easy. It's simple. You could just start, and you are in an environment that supports you. That's it. And you will just go, it's breeze. So our team is genuinely interested in your success. I am genuinely interested in your success. And we're excited about the positive impact that you will be able to have on the people around you if you're able to master the art of public speaking and to communicate in a way that connects with people and can even help you to soar with regards to your career. Okay, so I have shared seven tips. I promised you 10, so I'm going to share the remaining ones. Number 8, do not apologize. Number 8, do not apologize. Why is it important not to apologize? It's not a thing of pride. It's not a thing of being haughty. Sometimes people would say, well, why wouldn't you apologize like you're being proud? No, that's not it. So you are taking your audience on a journey. You've been there. Remember about the visualization strategy or tip that I shared with you. So you've been there mentally. They've not been there. They do not know. Most times they do not know whether you've made a mistake or not. They do not know whether you've made a wrong turn or not, whether you're supposed to go left or right. They do not know. They're just going with you on a journey and you're the driver. Now, sometimes you can make the wrong turn and drive to a point and get to another roundabout and make another turn to make the correct turn. They do not know. Except you stop, as it were, and say, hey folks, sorry, I made the wrong turn, but I'm just going to find my way around and connect again. That's when they know you've made a mistake. So when people are mentally following you and you stop every now and then and to apologize, it breaks the flow and it reduces the energy. So, will you make mistakes? Yes, it will happen. Every professional speaker makes mistakes. I do make mistakes too. But when you know the subject, which takes you to tip number 1, know the subject. When you know the subject that you were talking about and you know your speech, remember I said you do not have to know everything about the subject, but you need to know enough to deliver for that 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 15 minutes. You need to know what I mean enough. You need to 5-10 times. So you already know that I can deliver this stuff. Even if I get there and there's no power, electricity is off, I've lost my outline, I can deliver this speech. Then with that, when you miss your way, maybe you tell the wrong story or you tell a story and you're unable to connect it. You give an illustration that does not really click. It happens sometimes. You tell a joke that turns out not to be funny. That's okay. Find a way, as it were, go around another roundabout and connect to the right path and continue your journey. Because you've already created a destination where you're going mentally. Take them there. When you understand this concept, it helps you to keep your energy in check because your energy will reflect on your people, the people that are listening to you. So avoid the temptation to apologize when you go off curve. Refrain from saying sorry, I'm sorry, it appears, I'm sorry, using pause feelers. Refrain from that because your audience probably won't notice it again. If you keep doing that, it reduces the energy. By the way, in case you've never met me before, my name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel. And trust me, my sincere desire for everyone that I come across, especially for those who really are keen when it comes to leadership and public speaking, is that they become a better version of themselves. Become better public speakers, become better leaders. I've shared 8 tips. The 9th one is concentrate on the message and not the medium. Concentrate on the message and not the medium. You are just a messenger. You are just a messenger and you are not the message. When you get in and you begin to look at, okay, what do they think about me? How do they feel about me? Do I look, am I dressing okay? I mean, these things are important. But when you pay attention to what people think about you, what people feel about you, the attention is on yourself and not on the people that you've come to serve. It's not on the message. I'll tell you an example. There was a time I went to a pub and we just talking and sitting. It was a karaoke pub, and we were just talking. A lady came out and sing, and she started with, "I've never done this song before, so if it doesn't come out right, that's okay." And I looked at her and I said, "Listen, have fun. We're all here to have fun. Just sing." And then she went on singing and all. It's not like the song came out really nice, but when she was done, I was clapping. The loudest in there was just clapping and saying, "Well done." At the end of the day, my friend and I were leaving, so we were leaving. She came out and said, "Thank you very much for encouraging me to sing." For me, it was nothing, but I was touched that encouragement, me nudging her, giving her that nudge, say, go have fun. You don't have to know the song. Really moved her to sing this song. And so it was the first time she was singing the song, but I encouraged her. What I'm trying to say, she started apologizing, which would take away from her. But I had to step in to say, "No, don't apologize. Just go on. All right? Have fun. You are not the focus." Of course, I think this story even ties with the 8th example I shared with you. It's not about her. It's about we having fun. This is the message. When you deliver speeches, it's not about you. It's about how you look, how tall, how short, what you're dressing, and all of that. This is how you look is good. But what is more important is, are the people you set out to serve actually being served? Are they actually being served? Are they learning? I don't know how long this might take you to watch this video, but at the end of the day, my satisfaction will come from the point of somebody saying, "I watched Stallone's video on public speaking, tips on improving my public speaking skills, and I learned a couple of things that I added to what I have known before, and it helped my next speech." Boom, that's it. So take the attention away from yourself and put it on the people and put it on the message. So when somebody's acting in a particular way and the energy is not right, you're not focused on what does the person think about me. Your focus is the person getting the message. Am I too fast? Should I pause? Should I try a different strategy? Am I moving too much on the stage? It's more about your technique and as it affects the message and not about you. The other thing why it's important to take the attention away from you when I tell my students is it helps you to take feedback well. Why? Because every good speaker wants to be evaluated appropriately and feedback given so that they get better. But when the focus is about you, it becomes hard for you to take feedback. In fact, you want to argue. The person giving you the feedback does not need to be more experienced than you are. You're asking the person, you sat in the audience, you probably watched my video, or you watched me do the speech. How did it affect you? What, from your angle, what would you like to say? And the person tells you, "Well, it was okay, but I think your pitch was too high. It was okay, but I think your vocal variety was off curve. It was okay, but the way you were looking, you were not using your gazes properly, your eye contact." Well, you might argue and say, "No, I looked at everybody." That's you now arguing. Take the feedback. Say, "Okay, so how can I do this differently? How can I do this better next time so that I can serve the people that I set out to serve?" And finally, number 10 is to gain experience. All the 9 things or tips and strategies that I've shared with you, you become better with experience. There's nothing that takes away the place of experience when it comes to public speaking. Experience helps you to build the confidence that you need to grow. It's actually the key to effective public speaking. That is why at Delonville Global Associates, what we basically do is try to get people to build their confidence. It's more about practice. If you can do all the things I've shared with you, that is fine. But if you think you need help, you need someone to support you, to coach you, to help to work with you, to see where you are, then we have a team of people that can help you. Because listen, at the end of the day, what's more important is that you are able to apply the things that you've learned here and many other skills that you need to learn. You see, your journey to becoming a standout communicator or an effective public speaker starting with very simple conversations. It's a beautiful journey, and I really do hope that you take advantage of everything that we've shared, and where necessary, take one more step. If you need help, click on the link below or maybe on the side, depending on where you're watching, and book a time when you can have a conversation with a program advisor that's going to help you. Say it's a very short conversation, no strings attached, but we're just going to look at where can we help you. And if it's a fit, we can work together, fine. If it's not, I hope that this video has been of value to you and would help you to transform your career with confidence when it comes to public speaking. You see, finally, whether you're a business owner or a service sales professional, a customer service person, you're a dedicated team lead, mastering the skill of public speaking will catapult your career to new heights. And so don't take it for granted, please. Once more, my name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel. I do not take you for granted. Trust me, I do not. And I value the fact that you spent the time to go through this resource. And I hope that it's been helpful. I encourage you to share this video with other people depending on the platform upon which you're watching it. And if you have comments to give, please give comments. There are areas that you think that you need us to talk about or you need help with. You can drop your comment and we'll see how we can get across and help you out. Thank you very much for watching. And my sincere desire for you is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. Bye for now.